the flip side of biotech pipeline blowups, the things you can expect in a given year, but you can also expect deals, and more deals. And 2018 did not disappoint, Todd Campbell.
So many deals, Shannon. I mean, oh my God, again, another whole show right here. We're going to crank through a few of them that were notable to us anyways. I mean, you had in the first 9 months of 2018 across all sectors, $3.3 trillion worth of deals. And about 40% of those deals were here in the U.S. alone. Two of those deals, the biggest to me in healthcare, was the acquisition of Aetna by CVS, which was a $69 billion deal. That closed earlier, actually on November 28th, so just before this month. And then you also had the $67 billion tie-up between Cigna and the pharmacy benefit manager Express Scripts, which was supposed to close this year, but now looks like it won't close until June.
Yeah, and I think the CVS Aetna deal is one that I don't think investors fully appreciate just yet. Because when you think about it, CVS has been your neighborhood retail pharmacy that you go to. Now they've acquired this huge health insurer, and now you're really starting to see the strategy that they're going after. They're going to transform from this neighborhood retail pharmacy store to a much bigger healthcare conglomerate. They've been doing smaller acquisitions along the way to build that up. But I mean, they've got right now 1,100 walk-in clinics, and then they've also managing prescription benefits of more than 94 million people. So you can see that CVS is going to be a stock to watch just because there's so much going on with it.
Right. They're now an insurer. They're a pharmacy benefit manager. They're an actually pharmacy fulfillment company. They're they've got all of in their healthcare provider. So, and I think that's what this year showed us with the deal, CVS Aetna deal and the Cigna Express Scripts deal, is that these companies feel like the way to win in the future is to get as vertically integrated as possible, to cut out the middlemen as much as possible so that they can maintain margin and not have to pay those middlemen their costs. But those were only some of the deals. I mean, other deals that happened this year in healthcare that were notable to me was private equity taking Athena Health private for $5.7 billion. That was big in healthcare IT area. You had Roche's acquisition for $5.3 billion of Foundation Medicine, a company that uses your DNA to help doctors figure out how to treat your cancer. You had Medtronic buying Mazor Robotics, a robotic surgery company, for $1.6 billion. You had Illumina buying PacBio in gene sequencing for $1.2 billion. There were just so many deals on. And that doesn't even include, you had Celgene's big deal at the beginning of the year where they went out and bought that CAR T company, Juno Therapeutics, for about $9 billion. Just so many deals we could be talking about.
Yeah, so many deals. One other notable one, Bristol Myers Squibb. This was actually the largest biotech licensing fee in history, but they paid $1 billion to develop Nektar's NKTR-214, basically combination approach, another huge deal. But yes, there's so many deals this year. We could go on and on. Really, truly could be its own episode.